right, guys, welcome back to PB&J Radio on WICR. Should I say Rob Bo's radio?
All right. Why are we doing this? We're doing this on air?
No, forget it. Yeah, all right. I mean, if you want to make a fool of yourself on air, you could do that.
All right, well, I'll do my best imitation of you, so.
All right, go ahead.
So,
yeah, go on.
No, you do Weenie the Week.
Yeah,
right?
no,
you're gonna do Weenie the Week.
No, you
do it.
Start off.
You're better than
No,
me.
not really. No, Rob. This is Rob Bo's show. This is Rob Bo's show now. It's like, just do Weenie of the Week now.
You're better than me, right? You're a lot.
Whoa, Weenie of the Week.
Weenie of the Week.
Here we go.
All right, so we got the Weenie of the Week this week, and yesterday, the big Weenie of the Week is the New York polls system. Whatever happened?
Oh,
Yeah, I guess
big weenie. Big
New York
weenie.
voting system.
The
Whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, the people that allow us to
dudes.
vote. Yeah. So there's a lot of corruption going on there. Don't really know what's going on, but
Multiple things wrong with it. This wasn't like one big thing like, oh, I couldn't do this. There's literally multiple, call it corruption, call it being too difficult, what you want. I mean, I'll start off with one of the biggest problems was I'm registered as a independent and did not switch it before March, you said?
Yeah,
March 25th.
I didn't pick what I wanted to
Last
be
day.
by March 25th was the last day, and all these people who didn't know that couldn't switch the last day and cast their vote for the New York primary, which I think is just ridiculous. Like, everything is done online now, and everything, all this stuff goes, it's so difficult to do these things now. It just discourages
the most
people.
inconvenient thing for me is that, like, I'm away at school,
Yeah.
so I can't
you have
vote.
to get
Exactly.
Because like I have to get an absentee ballot, and
Yeah.
my absentee ballot never even came. So like I would either have to go back to like my hometown and vote, or just like not.
Which you
vote.
might not have had the time for.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
And like harping on what you said with the independent thing, I mean, it may seem like now because there's a lot of like Bernie supporters and he's independent. He's like a registered independent, and like he's getting a lot of his votes from independents. And now that you're seeing an actual like candidate that's an independent, all of his supporters can't vote.
Mm-hmm.
So like it looks like it's to screw him, but it just happens to be that a lot of his people are registered as
He
independent.
gets a lot more of the independent votes.
Yeah, but that should like in other states. That's why he's so close to. I mean, he's not
he's close.
he's close, but he's not like ridiculous.
He's
In
closer than
retrospect,
we
he's
ever
close.
thought he would. be.
Exactly, but the only reason he's so close is because in like a bunch of other states besides New York that he's winning, independent, everyone can vote. You don't have to be. It's not like a split thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the whole 25-day thing is also you have to register to vote for the first time by March 25th, 25 days before the primary, and that's something stupid. If they want to increase voter turnout, especially if young people,
This
they
is
should
huge.
just leave.
In New York, nonetheless, like, oh, like, take for, like, the big picture, like, we're voting on our next president,
Yeah.
and then, nonetheless, New York is a huge state.
There's like 95
Republican
Delegates,
delegates. There's like 240.
a lot for the Democrats.
But like, it's like what's called? Hold on. I don't know. I forgot what I was gonna say, but
We'll
it's
come
like
back to it. Yeah, I know. And then, I know that I read another article yesterday that even said, people were trying to cast their ballot for Bernie Sanders, and it was switching it to Hillary Clinton.
really?
It was straight up, like,
No, I saw that too. It's because-
malfunctioning. Like, this is like, oh, the one spot, like my iPhone can play music the right way, it sends the right texts, but the machine that you pick who your president wants to be malfunctions.
I think that had something to do with the delegates because they each have different delegates, and I think people would try to vote for different delegates, and it would.
So he wasn't voting for. Oh, okay.
something.
People
I
were voting incorrectly. The
Yeah.
the other problem is that polls weren't opening on time. I think it was because nobody was prepared for so much a higher voter turnout. I'm not sure if there was, but I assume there was because it has been the trend.
Honestly,
it's ridiculous. Like,
a
this
lot
is-
of that, like through social media, like a lot of the candidates were able to reach younger voters through this social media. So like I'll make a guess, educated guess, and say that because of that, that's where we got a couple more of our extra voters from, and also because it's just a very extremely controversial race right now.
But it's like this is like a huge election in not even like the United States, but New York in general, because New York is always like is very democratic. So it's always getting like the Democratic support. So like usually there's like a one single Democrat like that's definitely taking it, but now there's like two, and the young kids love one of them and hate the other.
Yeah.
And like the older generations like kind of like this one, like, so it's hard. Like, it's not, you're not getting the support. Like, Bernie's not getting the voter turnout. Like basically
Well,
that's
because
the
the
problem.
Democrats are
Exactly.
splitting the votes.
And I'll
Exactly.
put some of the blame on kids our age that
Oh, it's
just
100%.
say they support him and then they never wind up going.
You
to the
support him on
polls.
Twitter.
I know Frank Camisso's probably happy, huge Donald Trump supporter,
Yeah.
campaigned for him all week and
Yeah.
got a big victory there.
It's
so
crazy about that guy.
Thanks, Frank.
I think he really loves that.
You're a real hero, Camisso.
All right, guys. That does it for our show. We pushed back Silly Hat Day till next week. I'll be putting up a picture on Instagram.
We'll be getting more submissions
Please.
soon.
Please send in some submissions. We want to have you on the show. We want to have a blast. Have some more callers. Hopefully they don't take up as much time as they usually do.
Yeah. See, we tried to make time for as many callers as we can, but we just got
We
got a little held up.
a little held up.
We'll see how the NHL playoffs go, and we'll see how the baseball season's going, NBA playoffs. We'll see if we get some more sports guys.
Here
to
it
call
is.
in.
All right, guys.
Yeah, we'll have a jam-packed show next week. So
Yep, jam packed. Hopefully Rob will behave. And
all right, we're not doing this again.
that's it. All right,
not
we're
doing
going
this
off here.
again.
We're going off here. Rob,
We're not
Rob,
doing
going
this
off
again.
here.
We're not doing this
Oh,
again.
man. Thank you
We're
for
not
listening
doing
to
this again. We're not doing this again.
PB&J Radio on WICR.
I gotta get out of here.
It's getting it. All right, guys. We're almost. All right. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you.